Hey there guys, welcome to the next tutorial here on the channel. In this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to make something that is extremely useful, at least to me. I don't know about you guys, but I am always losing my remotes for TVs and stuff like that, and DVDs, VCRs. I never use VCRs anymore, but I'm always losing remotes, and that's the whole point of this tutorial. And I'm going to show you a really cool thing to make that you can actually put over your armchair. Basically it's called an armchair sling. And it'll prevent you from losing pretty much anything that you would normally, sit around or keep when you're watching TV, or if has something to do with your electronics that you usually watch in your living room or something like that. So let's get started here on this tutorial on making a duct tape armchair sling. Alright, the first step in this tutorial is to determine how big you want your armchair sling. And the first thing you need to do to really decide how big you want is to look at what you're going to put in it. So let's say I was going to put these two remotes and probably just a small portion for a bag of candy or something like that. Whatever you do when you watch TV, you want some candy or popcorn or something like that. So let's say we have these two remotes and we have a small pouch for candy. Now these remotes are actually pretty big, so we're going to have to make our pouch a little bit high just so that these don't fall out. But first thing you want to do is measure what you have and what you want to put into your sling, and then we'll decide how big the measurements are from there. So let's see how big this taller remote is. It's about 10 inches, so we're going to go to probably about 6 inches up on here, and that'll be enough to keep it inside the pouch, and then we'll make the rest of the sling. So let's get started here on this tutorial. Alright, so really nothing special here. I decided to go with strips that were about 10 inches long, and basically what I'm going to do is just start applying these together to make a sheet of tape, and then we will pretty much just make one giant sheet of tape, and then we'll make a smaller one which will go in front of that, and that will serve as like the front part of the pouch and keep all the remotes and stuff that we want to carry in the sling inside it. So just applying these strips back and forth, we're going to make a sheet of tape that's about, about 6 inches high. So cut out a whole bunch more of these strips, and I'm using the skull and crossbone tape, obviously. Kind of goes with Pirates of the Caribbean ride. It's a great tape. I really love this tape. So I'm going to cut out a whole bunch more of these strips and just apply them until I have a sheet of tape that is about 10 inches high. So we're going to do that now. Okay, so I've gotten all my strips stuck together to make a sheet that's about 10 inches high. Now what we're going to do is make another sheet of tape. And it's going to be exactly like this one, except it's going to be about roughly half the size. And I'm going to apply that right here on top to make a pouch. We're going to seal it on 3 of the sides. So make another sheet of tape that's about halfway up your sheet here. And then we'll start connecting it and making the rest of the pouch. Okay, so now I have my smaller 6-inch strip, and we're going to put that right on top of the other one here. And they kind of line up pretty well. And we're going to take one strip that should be about 10 inches long here, and this is just going to connect the bottom portion of this sheet to the other one in back. Make sure that they're kind of lined up. Flip the whole thing over and just stick it on the back like that. Next we're going to do the sides, because when we do have both the sides open, so I'm going to take one 6-inch strip. Actually, I'm going to split it in half just to save a little bit on tape, because it doesn't need to be stuck down too well. I mean, it does need to be stuck down, but a small strip of tape should be able to hold it. So we got the one side done over there. Take another 6-inch strip, at least the other half of it, and we're going to apply half it on this side and half it on the other side, and this will effectively seal that pouch closed. So now we have the actual pouch made. All we have to do is make the straps, and I'll show you how to do that in just a second. So to make our straps, all we do is take two long strips, stick them together, and then I did it again for this one, and then just cut those strips in half, and then you have pretty much a long strip of tape that you can connect in the middle, then you have an even longer strip. So basically what we're going to do is I'm just going to connect these on the back here. Remember, this is the back of the pouch. The front is actually where the pouch is. So I'm just going to stretch those out. And basically how this is going to work is that these straps are going to lay underneath the cushion of your chair, of your armchair, and basically those will hold the pouch up. You can attach something to the other side of the straps and tuck it under the chair, like a piece of cardboard or something, to counterbalance it, and that will work as well. So let's see how this works with a piece of cardboard, and then we pretty much have our duct tape armchair sling. Alright, well the time has come to see exactly how it works. So here I have the sling here, and it's just attached. Here's the pouch sitting out front. These two straps are attached to a cardboard piece, which just goes underneath the cushion here all the way down. And even without any weight on it, you can see that the cushion holds that cardboard piece down without any trouble. So when someone sits in it, it definitely will hold, itself in place. These are the straps going up. So I have the remotes here. Let's see how this works. Just going to slip our first one in here. And most remotes are a lot smaller than this, so you probably won't have, you know, to waste too much tape, but these remotes are pretty big, so they should stay in though, nice and just like that. And I even have a box of Sweet Tarts, yay, and I'll stick that in there as well. And it should fit just perfectly. So just gonna slide those in. That should keep the remotes nice and snug as well. So there we have it. That's a duct tape armchair sling. Perfect for putting all kinds of good stuff that you know when you watch TV, and just like your remotes and, you know, a box of candy or something like that. Or, you know, just if you want to lose something, it keeps it nice and off the floor here, so you know you don't lose it. It doesn't fall underneath the couch or anything like that. So that's how to make a duct tape armchair sling. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and there will be more videos coming in the future. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys next time on the channel. Take care.